Although what they might have lacked in consistency in this area of the show, they definitely made up for it in celebrity cameos. Hey guys, it's Kristen, and today we are talking about Hulu's new series, Dollface. Starring Kat Dennings, Brenda Song, Shay Mitchell, and Esther Povitsky, Dollface follows Jules, who was recently dumped by her longtime boyfriend. Now on her own, she must re-enter the world of women and rekindle the female friendship she left behind. Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on Dollface. Now what I really enjoyed about Dollface is that the concept seems really simple. Girl gets dumped, she reunites with her best girlfriends. But instead it goes down this trippy, imagination-based route with fantasy sequences that break up the typical story. And it makes you wonder, is this all in Jules' head? Is this real? Like when she's broken up with, a literal cat lady driving a bus comes to pick her up to drop her off at her next location. Is she gonna go to the field of guys, girls, rebound town, or get picked up by her girlfriends at the bus station? Just don't forget to pick up your emotional baggage on the way out. Unless of course your female friendships have all expired. What do you do then? So this show is about Jules trying to piece her life back together after her breakup and trying to reconnect with her best girlfriends again. And while I did enjoy the relationships between our main characters, you know, they definitely dealt with a lot of ups and downs and trying to figure themselves out and figure their lives out while staying connected, I think the show could have gone a bit further in its messaging to have Dollface actually say something about what it means to be a woman in today's society. There were a few deeper moments, like with Stella trying to get into business school and just the insecurities that she was dealing with as being a former it girl and wanting to kind of settle down a bit more. And I think when they do dive into those things, those are some of the more grounding moments of the show. I think if it had more of those elements as well as more of the like fun, fantastical elements, it really could have solidified Dollface as a show that is new and exciting and actually sharing something insightful. At times I felt like I was enjoying watching, but I also didn't really know where the story was going, like what was the overarching arc. There wasn't a huge amount of character development in this show, and so those small moments where we did get to see something a little bit different, I think that's when the show really started to come together. And there were jokes here that were very satirical and relatable, like worshiping at the church of brunch every Sunday, but at the same time there seemed like there were some jokes that fed more into a caricature or a stereotype of what millennial women are like. And I did think that there were sometimes some like rules in like an outdated and unspoken girl code that they brought up that I just wasn't sure if I really connected to. Although what they might have lacked in consistency in this area of the show, they definitely made up for it in celebrity cameos. Macaulay Culkin, Margot Robbie, Joey Lawrence, that's just a little sprinkling of some of the people that showed up in this series playing either themselves or original characters. There were a lot of celebrity cameos to the point where I was like, oh wow, okay. It makes sense now that Margot Robbie and Kat Dennings were executive producing this. They were able to get all their friends to come in and join the show. When it comes down to it, I do think Dollface, with its unexpected magical realism, was a lot of fun to watch. I did have fun, but I do think that they could have gone a lot further, and I hope that if the show gets a second season, they can really take it to the next level. More fantastical moments, more comedy, more heart, more character development. I just think that there is a way to really push the boundaries on how the modern day woman is portrayed and make this show a must watch. Right now, I think what really makes it appealing is that magical realism, and I do enjoy our main actors, but outside of that, I felt like the story wasn't 100% there. If you like this one, you can check out more of my TV show reviews right over here, and I will catch you in my next video. See ya!